Hi, welcome. This is our daily reading for August 29th, 2016. Remember, it's a general reading. See what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, energies, messages resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing. So see what feels right for you. It could be one nugget that brings you clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation, and so on, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. How you ride these energetic waves that come through here is always up to you in the end. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave, diving into the wave? You get the gist. If you want to make this an interactive video with me and pull some cards for yourself, feel free. Perhaps you'll get further depth or personal symbols for this reading for you. All right, let's begin for the 29th of August. I'm going to start with the Animal Oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all for August 29th, 2016. One card for focus, clarity, I hear understanding into our day. The platypus. Stop complaining and focus your intention on the blessings in your life. So, let me let you see this. So, perhaps some of us are complaining about our situation, you know, winds of change. You have to do something different this year, having to clean things up, having to take care of something you don't want to, but there's a lot of good to be thankful for. Perhaps you're more prepared for what you weren't prepared for in the past. You know, see how far you've come. You know, think about yourself at this time last year. How far have you come? You know, think of all those experiences, all those lessons, you know, all that strength you've gained. I see like, all right, in my head, I see like somebody standing firm on the ground and wind comes rushing around, right? So your environment is changing, moving like a tornado, like a rush, something you can't control, and you're kind of stuck there. And I see you just grounding yourself on the earth. And when the dust settles, like when the calm comes and all of those dust particles settle, it's like they're all little tiny puzzle pieces, and then they settle on the ground, and after they're down you can kind of see the patterns, right? You can see how the colors go together, the groups go together, the energies go together, and you can see the bigger picture of the situation. I need more clarity with that one. All right, I'm gonna go to the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And let's pull a card for clarity on the platypus. Changing our attention, changing our focus. I hear questioning intentions, questioning why you're doing something. You know, or if you're not doing something you really love, perhaps that's not the right direction. Perhaps put a little bit of something you love in there so you start to like what you're doing. I hear little by little. It starts with small gratitude. You know, I hear like, just write down one thing. Maybe tomorrow write down one more thing. The next day write down one more thing. That list will get bigger. You'll start to recognize more of the beautiful things you have. All right, one card for focus, clarity to our day, the 29th. Here and now. So it's about where you are now, understanding where you've come from, perhaps understanding where you're going, but paying attention to what you can do about it right now, in this moment, that you have today, that you have right now. It's a 32, so it's change. It's a 5. You see the past, you see the future, and you see your egg of abundance you're sitting on now, right? So it's telling you to come back to the now, to be fully alive, be fully present. You know, even if things aren't so good, be fully present in that. Have consciousness of what is going on so you can be fully present in changing it. Not just sitting stagnant on your egg, not knowing what's in there, what you're doing with it. You know, I hear what's flourishing inside here. You know, maybe there's big change going on inside of you. So to understand that, you have to be fully present. To change anything you didn't like, you have to be fully present. To grow, you have to be fully present. So it's telling you to take things one day at a time. You know, don't get ahead of yourself today. Come back to this moment. Today counts. It does count. Do something that counts for you. Something that makes you satisfied. Something that makes you feel good. Something that makes you feel like you accomplished something. One thing you've been putting off. It doesn't have to be huge. But one thing can put it lightens your load. It clears your slate a little bit. I hear open your arms and fill your plate with something nourishing. So maybe you have to pay attention to what you eat today, your environment today, where you are, how you feel about what's outside of you, what's inside of you, the connection between the two. Let's move to the Romance Angels Oracle and get a card for clarity to the here and now. Focusing our attention on blessings, what we have, making more of it, more things we're grateful about, more blessings, you know, having a part of it. You don't just want everything handed to you, you don't appreciate it then, you know. When we go through a lot of hard things, you really appreciate when you have something good, when you have something easy, you know. If it was just always easy, you don't get it, you really don't. You know, sometimes it takes having something ripped away, you know, tossed away, it ran away, it got away, and then you appreciate what it is. So when you have it in your hands again, you have it in your experience, you have it in your surroundings, you see it, you're there, and you experience, you know, you don't put it, I hear put it on the back burner. So perhaps you're bringing things you had on the shelf, on the back burner. Perhaps they're going to get burned if you leave it there too long. So maybe you need to bring it to the front burner. Start adding some spice of love in that. That was corny. All right, let's go to the Romance Angels. We're going to the lovey-dovey stuff. I can get a little bit corny. All right, here we go. One card. So express your love. So go ahead. Express your love. Feel good about yourself. Make that phone call. I hear, make that text, make that video, reach out, take their hand in a dance, you know, perhaps I see like Dirty Dancing in my head right now. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I feel like this is some of us are, maybe somebody feels weird about getting romantic. That's too gushy for them. They're not into it. Do what's good for you. Do what's romantic for you. You know, express your love how you would. I hear just be honest, be goofy, be open, be silly if you're silly. There's somebody who likes that silly. I hear be silly with this. I mean, Dirty Dancing popped in my head, so there you go. Maybe you need to go in your living room and do like a Dirty Dancing video with your friend, your husband, your wife. You know, do some fun choreography, and who knows what'll happen. Just have fun. I feel like just have fun with that card today. Don't make it too hard. Don't make it too heavy. Just lighten it up. Feel free, dance around, see what happens. All right, I'm going to go to the Hermetic Tarot. Let's pull a card for Monday the 29th. Let's get more clarity on expressing our love. The platypus. Finding gratitude. Stop complaining. Come back to the now. Come come back. Come back. All right, one card. Oh, wait, hold on. I pulled like 4. I gotta do that again. Sometimes I can pull, but that was too many. All right, let's pull another card. One card that brings clarity to your day. The Foolish Man. So it's time to take a leap. Time to take a leap into faith. A faithful leap. It's that beginner's luck, taking a chance, taking a step, doing something new, something different today. This is not the same old daily routine. This is something different. Throw a monkey wrench in your day. Go a different way. Take a different route home. Go eat at a different restaurant. Start a new project. Start a new relationship you've been thinking about. Make that phone call already. You know, take a chance. Trust yourself. Trust that this is you having that deep knowing in you about where you're going, even though you don't know where you're going. It's completely blind. You just know you got to get there. You know it's something you have to do. You can feel the connection inside you pulling you, even if you can't understand it. That's why this card is hard. It's like you're completely blind, but you're taking that leap of faith, knowing you're going somewhere right for you. This can be tiny, this can be huge, but it's up to you to take that leap of faith and to trust that every single step that you take, you'll figure out how to take that next step. You'll grow a little bit more. You'll get a little bit stronger. You'll get a little bit more courageous. You know, you'll find a little more gratitude in why you've been on your journey, how you've gotten to exactly where you are now. I see a wolf in this. So perhaps there's like a lone wolf situation. You felt alone. You'd like to do things alone. You've been left alone. You're leaving somebody else alone. Somebody else left you alone. But it's venturing out somewhere new for you. This is good for you. I see Mercury and Venus. I see fire and the sun. A crocodile. For some reason, I feel like that's either a ladybug or a pomegranate. And then I see these waves of emotion. It's like you're on dry land, you're on the edge, you're ready to take that leap into that emotional abyss of who knows what'll happen. It could be a storm a-blowing. You'll learn how to navigate it. It could be calm waters. You'll swim it and love it and enjoy it and let the rays hit you. You know, there could be a boat in that water ready to pick you up and take you somewhere new. There could be an animal in that water. You grab on its fin and you ride to the next island. Who knows? You know, it's taking that leap into the water and seeing what happens when you get there. I'm going to go to the Angel Tarot and pull a card to get more clarity into Monday the 29th. Taking a leap of faith. I hear to stop worrying so much. You'll figure it out. Each step of the way, you'll figure it out as you go. Let it unfold. Be in the now. Be taking that step. And then see what happens. You know? All right, one more card. I see something primal in this, by the way. Like tapping into that primal part of you that just knows, with that like wolf and the alligator or the crocodile. But then there's the man. So it's telling you to use your higher self, you know, connect everything together. The 3 of Earth. So work together, make a move, get the ball rolling. This is past the decision, guys. It's starting to make the moves. It's working together with others that perhaps are different than you. The power of creativity. Recognition for very high quality work and being a team player. So recognize your own talents, how you're different, how you're the same, what you have to offer. You know, I hear find the balance in different energies here to create huge, big projects. So maybe some of you are working with a lot of people who are different than you. You got some big projects coming. use your creativity. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.